Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simple, All Subject channel. What I want to talk about on this video is, y'all know from time to time I like to direct videos at my Christian brothers because I know what it's like. I've been there and I know the brainwashing and stuff that they had is being filled with, and I know how it feels to I know about the experience. So let me just break it down. So when I was in the Christian church, it's like I still didn't have a perfect marriage back then, but it was a little different because, let's be honest, me and her both thought a little different. So like when you in a Christian church and you in a relationship, I'm gonna break down how it be. And this video is entitled Religious / Christian Guys Get the Short End of the Stick When It Comes to Relationships. And I'm gonna tell you why. So in case anybody don't know, I'm not gonna go into detail because I know it's feds all over YouTube. But I gave y'all a little brief history of how my life done went. You know, I grew up in the hood. Some people try to say, well, it wasn't hood back then. That's one of the insults that I hear from the one the wife, that because all of them was middle class, that wasn't hood. Man, we fought. It was all type of stuff going on in my neighborhood. Even when we was kids, we was doing all type of stuff. We was doing, for anybody that think 19th and Hampton wasn't the hood, if you could close your eyes and go back to the 80s, and then you go down in the inner city, Highland, all that, and then you come to our area, you'll see that we was doing the same stuff as them, probably even worse. That was always kind of the hood. It's really the hood. It became the hood, I would say probably right around 1988. Even though we had a lot of middle class people, a lot of people worked at a major factory that was here, A.O. Smith, in our neighborhood, that still didn't change what we was doing. So it's like you bring that mentality to the church. When I first came to the church, the guys was acting like they was better than me. You know, and then but I'm finding out, man, you ain't better than me. You do the same stuff I do. Because the first church I went to was a Baptist church. And you know, I'm thugging. And these dudes, they trying to get with her. I'm like, man, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm finna show you how it is being a believer when you don't understand. I'm thinking in my mind, man, I really want to whack these dudes. But what would God think? The little bitty dude, I would have probably mopped the floor with him. I know I would have beat him. He would have been swole up severely. But I'm talking about he could have died, y'all. He was too small. And me being a fighter, he didn't stand a chance. But it wasn't just him, it was the other ones too. They try to do what we do. They was trying to do what we do, and they was in the church. So for a long time, I'm looking at them like, man, this church full of hypocrites, man. But she wanted me to go, so I was going. And it was this one in particular, he really knew how to preach. And it's like every time he preached, every time he got up there and said something, it was hitting me. For some reason with that guy, it was hitting me. You know, maybe he wasn't like fake like the rest. He was just there. Sometimes that happens. You can't label a whole entire church over some people, because some people be too stubborn to go somewhere else and be like, I ain't going nowhere else. They don't affect me. You know, that's just how they be. So this particular guy, every time he preached, it was hitting me, and I end up making my peace with the Most High. And when I first did it, like, I ain't know, I was still running the streets, still doing the same stuff. And so after maybe some months or so, I started trying to figure it out. Like what I should be doing, what I need to be doing, who I need to be hanging with. I was still tight with my guys. You know, and to be honest with you, from what I know now, and this, I'm going to have to do a part 2 to this, because I got too much more to say. What I know now, I would have just distanced myself from them somewhat and still dealt with them. Wait, let me get this out of the view for somebody to get brave and have to get hurt. So, everybody don't like no Matrix, y'all. So, here, and I apologize for the camera angle. I'm just trying to keep the environment out of the view. So, I learned that, okay, I had to do this. But let me tell y'all something. This is why I'm making this video too. A lot of times, especially when you was selling drugs, or you was gangbanging, or you was doing any of that, preachers and women and church people will try to emasculate you and change you when it's not even their job. It's the Most High job. It's just their job, what they know, to share it with you. It's not their job to change you. So women get into this thing where they try to change you. You know, like, the main thing about me that needs to be changed is that violence. Like, and you can't just live by violence. You can't do stuff to people just because. The Most High don't like that. Now, here's how the Most High is, though. You do something to somebody that's trying to do something to you, and you ain't start the issue or nothing like that, he don't care. He probably wants you to get him, because they trying to play God. They think they got people's lives in the palm of their hand. That's why he let these dudes die out here like that. That's why. Because they be thinking that they got people's lives in the palm of their hand, and the Most High is about showing you. So, church guys, this is what happened. Like, I always was getting them. When I was younger, it was like when women thought you looked like somebody that they liked, that made them like you. Like, when I was younger, people used to say, you look like Snoop Dogg. If I could find some pictures, I would show you. So a lot of girls a lot of women and stuff was trying to deal with me, because they say, you look like Snoop Dogg. But you come into church, it's like they make you think that sex is evil, that it's dirty, that it's nasty. No, it ain't. It's wonderful. It's absolutely, it's one of the best things we got in the earth. But they make you think otherwise. That's why a lot of them dudes be Fruity Pebbles in there. Because the confusion leads to other things and other mindsets that they shouldn't have. That's why the preachers be getting caught up in scandals, because the church don't teach you nothing about polygyny. You go tell any Christian about polygyny, they gonna call you every name in the book, and that's another reason why I don't deal with them, because they be playing God. You ain't supposed to be trying to judge somebody's soul because you don't agree with what they do. Now, in some situation, if you know about what they do and you see their body of work and you know their body of work, it's different. You can make more accurate judgment. But a lot of time, they'll try to judge you. Like one dude, he was trying to judge me, and I'm like, I was ready to cut my hair off because he do my hair. I'm like, wait a minute, man. I said, you know what? I'm going to give him a free pass. He was judging, like literally. Because he don't, you know how people be raised a certain way. A Christian that don't know the Bible or don't understand the Bible is one of the most dangerous people in the world right now. I'm just going to be honest about it. Because they'll put a person, like, they can't do it to me because I know how to go before God and I'm established with the Most High. But with a lot of people, they'll bring so much confusion to their mind that people go back and be like, you know what, it was easier over here. And it don't even be like their attitude changed towards God. They just don't want to deal with them. And so they get pulled back into sin. But we'll be back, y'all. I gotta finish this up, man, because I'm not done.